Hey everyone, this is Samlock24, and today I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and do all the missions for Stage 7. They're actually extremely easy, and I will also be showing you how to get or how to go through the missions for the Crow Hogan, I guess, after you've achieved the 5,000 duel assessments against one of the security guys. And if you missed that video, go ahead and check it out. It should be the video right before this one. But anyway, for this particular stage, you have to achieve one comeback victory and do against Yusei Fudo, which is extremely easy. You just go on there, you play it out and you try to take damage for yourself, and then go under 1,000, and you basically get the achievement or get this mission. Win 3 duels within 5 turns in Duel World 5Ds. On that one, you don't have to worry about it. You just go on there and auto duel. Use a continuous spell card 5 times in Duel World. Again, Banner of Courage is the card that you need to be using, and most of the time you can use it extremely quick. I'll show you some deck profiles here in a bit, and then some replays if you want to go ahead and stay for that. Win 9 Duel Worlds 5D duels, I guess, and that's again really easy. Play as Yusei Fudo and win 3 duels against Crow Hogan at level 30 in Duel World. Again, that's extremely easy as well. Achieve 3 wins using only Wing Beast type monsters, and I'll show you a deck for that. And inflict 30,000 more points of effect damage in Duel World 5Ds. And that's basically how you unlock everything. So let me go ahead and show you the decks, and then you can go ahead, if you want to stay for it, I'll show you some of the replays. But here's one of them. This is the one that I used to get really quick victories, and you don't have to have exactly this. If you have just some high attacking level 4 monsters, just put those in. This is what I had, so this is what I'm working with. And then if you don't have the tricky, you don't have to use it again, but it definitely helps. Just go on there, click auto duel, and you really don't need anything else. For the synchros, you don't need any other synchros. They were just there because it was I just rebuilt a different deck that I had. But 3 trickies, 3 giant orgs, 3 berserk gorilla, 3 karakuri muso MDL 818 hypo, the 3 super rushes, 2 enemy controllers, and 3 wall disruptions. So basically, you just click auto duel and just let the deck do everything else. There's really no explanation. You don't have to do anything. For the next one, I think I was with you save, so I gotta switch out. Or maybe let me go into the on here so I can go ahead and just switch decks. Let me see if this is one. Alright, so this is just basically a synchro deck. You should have seen that already. And this is the deck that I was using to go ahead and inflict the 30,000 points of effect damage, and at the same time farm the person whoever Crow Hogan at the gate at level 30. So you're basically getting 2 missions at the same time. 1 giant orc, 1 big shield guard. Now you don't need any of the level 4s that I'm about to say. Just again, put any level 4s that you want in here. The ones that I put in here are the first ones that I got, or the prismatics that came when I sorted by prismatics. So 2 Millennium Scorpions. If you don't have the Millennium Scorpions, you can go ahead and switch them out for Blue Eyes. Basically, it's the same thing. Someone sent me a message and said you could have done this this deck just with 2 Blue Eyes instead of the Millennium Scorpions. So if you do not have the Millennium Scorpions, just do 2 Blue Eyes and maybe put some of the level 4s, make them to where they're a higher defense so they survive a couple of turns, and then you tribute for Blue Eyes, and then you go from there. But again, just more level 4s. Level 4s, again, you can substitute for whatever you have. 1 Gravekeeper's Vassal. That one you do need to put in here. 1 Blue Eyes. 2 Union Attacks. The Gravity actually don't need, so any other fodder that you want to put in here, another enemy controller, or any other prismatic spell or trap card that you may or may have. Shooting Star Bull Seal, again, you can substitute this for the Secret Room, and 3 Insect Imitations. If you go with a Blue Eyes, I guess, version, you don't need the Insect Imitation. Just put something Blue Eyes centric, and then Stop Defense again. You don't need it because you're using either a Secret Room or Shooting Star Bull Seal. So this is basically the same deck that I used for the past mission. And if you play against or farm Crow Hagen at the gate 3 times, you will inflict enough effect damage that you will go ahead and take care of the mission to inflict 30,000 points of effect damage. So it's extremely simple, extremely easy. If you don't have the vassal yet, you do need to farm the Gravekeeper girl. I can't remember her name, but that's the way you get it. Or use one of your tickets to get it. So you shouldn't have any problems with that. And then the next deck with the I think for Wing Beast, this is what I had. Again, extremely simple, and I am trying to get through to 2 missions at the same time, and using Swift Birdman Joe to bounce these things back. And most of the time, if you get the Swift Birdman Joe in your first hand, and you have a Banner of Courage, you can most of the time finish that particular mission in like 1 or 2 games. So one Swiftman Bird Joe, you don't have to have it, but it definitely helps and makes it way easier. 3 Cyber Harpy Lady, 3 Sonic Ducks, 2 of these Peacocks, and then 3 Sky Scouts or Harpy's brother. I don't know why they changed the name. 3 Banner of Courage, 2 Mirror Walls, and then the 3 Wall of Disruptions. You don't need the Mirror Walls. You can substitute them out for whatever card you have. Enemy controllers, Widespread Ruins, just basically any other trap card. But again, this deck's extremely simple. You just click Auto Duel, and most of the time it'll do it. Or if you want to go ahead and try to do everything faster, just play 1 or 2 games, and then just drag it out until you can activate the Banner of Courageous, and you should be done with it. And then summon the Birdman Joe, bounce him back, and then reactivate him, and basically you're gonna be done. So let's go ahead and unlock, I guess, the next stage. And if you do need help with the next stage, do let me know in the comment sections, and I'll go ahead and do another video. But let's go ahead and get, I guess, unlock Crowhagen and go into stage 8. And again, if you do want to stay for the replays, I'll go ahead and do them at the end. Alright, use the continuous spells. Okay, win 9 to hold 5Ds. Okay, and just for the sake of the videos, I'm just going to go ahead and go up in stage either, even though I'm full with bots. Which most of the time, I would do all the bots and then go ahead and go up in stage, but I've got a ton of jewels, so don't really need to. Alright, let's collect all this, and I haven't seen what cards you get. You probably don't get any good cards from unlocking the Crowhagen. They probably don't even give you a super like they did with Akisa. Alright, complete our character unlock missions. Alright, here it is. So here's unlocking Crowhagen. Let me just click through everything. Blackwing Dragon. I'm guessing he's gonna get that as a skill. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Obtain Crowhagen skill mark of the Dragon Tail. Yeah, so basically they're not gonna give you the synchro. You're gonna have to use a skill. Which I don't like how they did that. They should have just given us a copy of the card. Let's go ahead and click and see what his deck is. Crow deck, it says. Yeah, so basically completely useless trash is what they gave us, and I guess people don't mind and that's why they're doing this, or I don't know. They should have at least done what they've been doing and give us like 1 ultra rare, 1 super rare, but I guess they didn't want to do that and they gave us complete trash. And so there's really nothing we can do about that unless you want to go ahead and stop playing, which I don't know about that. But let me go ahead and go into the replays. Let me check the missions first, and then I'll go into the replays. Use a spell or trap card 5 times in 1 duel. That should be easy. Win 5 duel using Akisa. Again, easy again. Summon Black Rose Dragon 5 times while playing Akisa Asinski. That should be easy. Inflict 37 or more points, 37,000 or more points of battle damage in a duel, 5D's duel. I complete all stage missions. So is that in a duel? So do you have to do that in a single game? Or more points of battle damage in a dual world 5D's duel. I'm not sure if you have to do that in a single game. I'm gonna have to check to see what that is. But if you do need any help with this particular missions or this particular stage, do let me know, and I'll make a video about it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, because most of the, I think everything is really easy. If anything, I'll just do a deck profile on how to summon the Black Rose Dragon really quick and really easy. But I guess that's gonna be it for the video. If you want to go ahead and stay for the replays, here they go. Again, I haven't played any rank. I do replays. Here's one, I guess. Here's the one where you have to get a comeback victory, I guess. Alright, I'm using Mark of the Dragon Head, so again, it doesn't really matter what deck you're using as long as you just drag the game out and try to lose as much life points as possible. Let me click through that. And I wonder why they didn't have a an animation for Stardust Dragon. I think that they should have given us an animation for Stardust Dragon. I think they were just overall lazy when it comes to the whole 5Ds world. I would expect Stardust to have an animation, Black Rose Dragon to have an animation. Mainly most of the main synchros to have at least something. The Red Dragon, I don't know if Red Dragon has one, but most likely not. Seeing as how they didn't give Stardust Dragon an animation, I think that's the most popular monster in 5Ds. And that was, you see, I just took a ton of damage, and I'll try to get under the 1,000 mark so you can get the comeback victory. Alright, here is basically, it's a farm deck, so it's basically just attacking. If you've seen the video from the previous video, you've seen this replay, so you can go ahead and skip it to the next one if you want to see the replays. Which I don't know why you would see any of these replays, but some people do want to see them, so that's the reason that I'm putting them in here. And that's why I put them last or towards the end of the video. And again, it's a farm deck, so it's super boring, and it's one of the things that I don't like. If you've seen my my videos since, or if you've been following me for a while, you do know that I hate farm. It's just extremely boring to farm, and it takes a ton of time. I think it would be awesome if they include like a feature to go ahead and speed up the videos. But anyway, just passing and attacking and passing. And there I just activated it so I wouldn't have to discard it. And again, if you're doing the Blue Eyes version, I think the Blue Eyes version may be a little bit faster, since you can just go ahead and go through your deck a little bit faster than this one. So I do have a Blue Eyes farm deck that I made a long time ago. So if you have the time for it, and if you want to go ahead and maybe try to look for it, it should be on my videos. I'm kind of too lazy to go ahead and look for it and put it in the description, but if you do want to see it, it's somewhere in there. It was a while back that I made it, so just go ahead and if you have the time, or if you want to look at it, go ahead and check it out. And then the other ones were from previous time. So there you go. There's the two. I guess the two replays. Again, everything is extremely easy, extremely simple. I could be at a higher stage, but I just haven't had the time to play that much. And again, for the next stage, I'm not gonna do I guess, a full tutorial for every single little mission. I'm just gonna do a, I guess, a deck profile for the Black Rose Dragon. Summon the Black Rose Dragon 5 times, so it'll be a little bit easier. I'm pretty sure you can do everything else yourself. I would have to check to see if these the inflict 37,000 or more points of battle damage in a dual rule fight. These duels for one game, but I doubt it is for one game because I think most of the time the only way to do that is to farm with the Gravekeeper Vassal and maybe with the with 3 Union attack forces, and but that's effect damage, not battle damage. So most likely this isn't in a single game. But anyway, that's it for today. Oh, they did include a couple of new cards to the card trader, but there was really nothing major. They did give us a synchro, Gigantic Castle. It's a level 9, which I think we needed. The DNA Surgery is going to be good whenever they release Cyber Dragon and Chimeritic Fortress Dragon. Harpy Lady 1, they should have given us a long time ago. There's really no use for it now. We have Cyber Harpy Lady, so this thing's basically, it's alright, I guess. And then Hainwada, during either player's turn, you can discard this card. Any effect damage you take this turn becomes 0. So it's basically an anti-burn card, which, again, they should have given it to us whenever Taya was really, really big. But right now, I think it's whatever. So again, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you're enjoying my content, do subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.